दादू, MDH किचन किंग मसाले को किंग क्यों कहते हैं?
क्योंकि बेटा, अगर MDH का किचन किंग किचन में हो तो हम सब कुछ बना सकते हैं।
मटर पनीर भी?
हाँ, और तो और वेज पुलाव, बैंगन का भरता, आलू गोभी, पालक पनीर कोफ्ता, आलू मटर, भिंडी मसाला, मिक्स वेजिटेबल, मैकरोनी पास्ता, सोया जलफरेजी, मटर पनीर, टमाटर धनिया का शोरबा और भी बहुत कुछ।
वाओ, ये तो मैजिक है।
बहुत बढ़िया।
MDH किचन किंग मसाला बनाए हर डिश को खास।
लाइक मैजिक।
बढ़िया।
मसाले सच MDH।
Mahashaya Dharampal Gulati, the chairman of MDH Spices Limited, who has charmed millions of Indians with his unique marketing campaigns, sadly passed away after a cardiac arrest at the age of 97. Gulati ji was often seen sporting a turban, hook moustache and spectacles. He had been the group's brand ambassador, appearing on every masala packet sold by the company and also on the television commercials for long. He had been ruling the Indian kitchens for 7 decades now. His smiling face gave millions of Indians the assurance to buy company's range of products, making it the second largest company in the packaged spice market after the Everest Group. From a small outlet in Pakistan's Sialkot, in 1919, MDH Masala became one of the largest spice makers in India. MDH sells through 1,000 stockists and has over 4 lakh retailers across the world. MDH, short for Mahashaya Adi Hatti, sells over 62 different spice products ranging from turmeric powder to black pepper and biryani masalas, and exports to countries including US, UK, Canada and Europe. And its best-selling products includes Degi Mirch, Chaat Masala, Chana Masala, and each selling roughly around 1 crore packets every month. In 2017, with 21 crores as yearly salary, Gulati ji became one of the highest paid CEOs in the FMCG sector. How it all began, how a small shop in Sialkot became one of the largest spice makers in India. Gulati ji was born in 1923 in Sialkot, which is now a part of Pakistan. His father ran a small shop in the city named as Mahashaya Adi Hatti and popularly known as Degi Mirch Wale. At the age of 10, Gulati ji dropped out of school and to try his luck in business, which included selling mirrors, manufacturing soaps, carpentry, rice trading, hardware business, before he finally decided to join his father's business. After the partition between India and Pakistan happened in 1947, the family migrated from Pakistan to India and stayed in a refugee camp in Amritsar, and then post that they travelled to Delhi in search of work and stayed at their relatives' place. In Delhi, Gulati ji registered himself as a refugee and bought a Tonga for Rs 650, which he drove from New Delhi railway station to Karol Bagh for 2 hours. Post that, he realized that driving a Tonga wouldn't be enough to feed a family, so he bought a small shop in the Karol Bagh area of New Delhi in 1948 and to restart his family business and set up Mahashaya Adi Hatti again. In 1953, he bought another shop in Chandni Chowk area of New Delhi before deciding to start large-scale manufacturing of the spices in 1959. With his vision, perseverance and honesty towards the business, MDH got formally incorporated in 1965. Several decades ago, housewives used to grind their spices manually at home, but to make this process easier, MDH visualized the concept of ready-to-use ground spices. MDH has developed state-of-the-art plans to manage the ever-growing demand of ground spices. The company procures the raw materials directly from the produce to maintain the uniform taste and quality. The raw materials are first cleaned, dried and then tested with the help of special machines. Very few people know the hard work of Gulati ji behind the success of super brand MDH. He followed a traditionally established principle of honoring the commitments and serving his customers through pure and quality products. Today, the company has 18 manufacturing facilities and their revenue stood at 1,075 crore rupees as against 978 crore the year ago. Profits meanwhile stood at 315 crore compared to 247 crore in the year ago. Gulati ji was a visionary who actually thought of making a brand out of masala. He was one of the few who understood the importance of a brand. People buy commodities, but they love brands. People shift from commodities, but they stick to loved brands. Despite being a school dropout, Gulati ji set up 20 schools and a 200-bed hospital that actually treats the poor for free. Last year, the government honored him with India's 3rd highest civilian award, that is the Padma Bhushan. Today, his son and 6 daughters look after his empire, worth rupees 2000 crore. Gulati ji quoted in his biography, "We ourselves are responsible for our victory or defeat. So rather than blaming fate, we should focus on cultivating our strengths and reducing our weaknesses so that this God-given mind and body can be put to full use, so that we know that all our talents and energies are doing some good in the world." Lessons that can be learned from him. A unique idea always works. He was a visionary and he somewhere inculcated the seed of startups. And as a 90s kid, I was always fascinated by his journey as he entered the market by breaking the stereotypical notion that masala can be a niche business idea which has the potential to be created as a brand. Strong branding and marketing. Not all companies can manage to stay this strong for a century, but MDH's strong branding and marketing did make a change. He appeared in his own TV commercials as he knew that this will keep him relevant throughout, and that very thought made him a brand.